Alright, Shalom. This is the brother, the esoteric, back again with another video. All praise to the Most High. I want to say peace and blessings to everybody out there. Um, Yasha Allah, and all the targeted individuals. Alright, going out there, suffering from day to day. I want to talk about numbers and sequences of numbers that you see, or that I see as a targeted individual, that I've actually seen for some years, but it took me a while to figure out exactly what it meant. And I even had to test, these numbers to find out the meaning behind them. Right now you see on the dashboard, or on these odometers, I got these sixes, triple sixes or whatever. The reason why I got these triple sixes up here is because this was the first time. Sorry about that. This was the first time that the Most High started revealing things to me. He started showing me these numbers. I hear people talk about numbers all the time, targeted individuals, but they always equate it to being part of their targeting, which I don't doubt. But at the same time, when I see these numbers, I always get a confirmation of something, like is it like the Most High. It's like an angel or something reveals something to me that it's going to be okay. All right. But when I first started seeing the numbers, I would drive my car, I would drive my vehicle, whatever, and I would see like 666 pop up on the dashboard. And I was just like everybody else. I was just like, oh, it doesn't mean anything. No harm, no foul. It's just some numbers, I just would blow it off. And then what happened was, like, my tire would keep popping. I'm not lying to you, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, when this first started happening, this was the first time I ever had a car. All right, my first car I ever bought. And every single time, whenever it would hit 666 on my odometer for whatever reason, the tires would pop. And I tested it one time. One time I was riding with my homeboy at the time, good friend of mine, a brother from St. Louis, Lucia, Caribbean brother. And I was driving or whatever, and I seen the 666 pop up on the dash. I seen the 666 pop up on the dash, right? And so I thought, I tried to be slick, because this had already happened like 2 or 3 times. I'm not lying, right? So I tried to be slick, and what I did was I pulled over the car and I told him to drive. I said, "Hey man," I don't even know, I was just like, "Yo, I'm kind of tired, I'm not into it right now, yo. Can you take the wheel or whatever? Go ahead, drive, man." Man, tell me why this guy, he got in the car, man. He drove, and the tires still went flat. I'm not lying, man. I'm not. I wish I was lying. I'm not lying to you. All right. This was when the Most High was first revealing to me, okay, I need to pay attention to this number. All right. Yeah, man. He got in the car, man, and the tire still went flat. It still busted. The tire still popped. Man, I'm telling you. So, yeah, the Most High started, he started showing me these numbers. So, I'm like, how do I deal with it? How do I get past this? I just came to the conclusion that I just got to face it head on. All right. That was the conclusion. Now, I did say that the Most High would reveal something to me to let me know that everything was going to be all right. So then he would start showing me, like, I would see the 3-6. Sometimes it would just be like 3-6, or it would be, 666. But I would see that And then he started showing me this. He started showing me like 3-7. I'm letting y'all in on some esoteric spiritual secrets, all right? For me, I don't know if anybody else sees this. Look, they don't even want to show the 3-7. But I would see 3-7. Even still to this day, I'll see 3-6. I know I'm about to get tempted, right? I'm about to get spiritually tempted. But then he'll show me 3-7 as like a confirmation, all right, that everything's gonna be all right. I just seen it again. All right. I know this is crazy. I'm just letting you into my crazy life, all right? But when I see the 3-7, I know everything's gonna be all right. Okay. Like I got in a like an accident one time or whatever, and it was 3-6, but I seen 3-7, and the 3-7 was everything was gonna be all right. I got I didn't have any insurance at the time, and the police officer was he was the nicest. This was the nicest cop I've ever met. Um, and he oh, this is the crazy thing about this. When I got in the car accident, right? I was in Portsmouth, Virginia. I had to drive to Newport News, Virginia, right? It was about a 34-minute drive, probably longer than that. It seemed like it was longer than that, right? But anyways, I got in an accident. It was raining, I didn't have any insurance at the time. The cop, he was real cool, eerily cool. It was a white guy too. I'm not gonna lie. He was very cool. I think he was a Christian, a real Christian. All right. Shout out to the real Christians. All right. And he pulled up my information. He was like saying that your license is suspended, and he kind of was like, I'm not gonna. He said, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna mess with you about it. He was like, your car doesn't have any damage, so I'm not gonna claim an insurance. I didn't have insurance at the time either, man. I was young, man. I was real young, and yeah, my car had to get pulled out of the ditch. Yeah, my car had to get pulled out of the ditch. He called somebody. The cop called somebody. They pulled me out of the ditch. I don't even remember paying nobody. All right, and this was like real bad weather. So he gave me my information. He let me go, right? How about I made it all the way to Newport News, man. I drove all the way to Newport News from Portsmouth. You seeing how far that is? As soon as I got to Newport News, my tire went flat. As soon as I hit that whatever you want to call it, the mile marker, whatever, for Newport News, my tire went flat. Man. So I don't know. I'm just letting you know, numbers and sequences, they're not, you'll see, you just gotta trust the Most High. I'll show you another number I always see is 144, of course. I always see that number. Sometimes I'll see 444, which, Jay-Z had an album called 444, which, they always do mockery. And the only thing I could find on 444 was Deuteronomy 4, 4th chapter. I don't get into NIV, NLT. You got to be the filter. Just trust the Most High. You be the filter, all right? 444, it says, and this makes sense to me, it says, this is the law Moses set before the Israelites. You're supposed to keep the law, man. Like I told y'all before, the one thing that keeps these gang stalkers at bay, the one thing that keeps these people off your back is if you keep the law, statutes, and commandments. There was another scripture in the New Testament, I think John 4:44, where it talks about a prophet is without honor in his own hometown. And I guess that applies too. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about numbers and sequences that you will find, that you will come across as a targeted individual. They're not always going to be good numbers. When you see this, you know trouble is at bay. Or when you see this, you know trouble is at bay. But the Most High will show you this. He'll allow his angels to show you this, or they'll show you this. And that's like the comfort. That's like a form of comfort for you. That's when you know, okay, cool. That's when you know the Most High is going to look out for you. All right. That's all I wanted to say. I was doing some studying today, some deep studying, and the Most High, revealed some stuff to me. I just want to thank everybody out there. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the brother Big Boss. That brother always comes through with the scriptures. I'm gonna go to his shout out to Lil Moray. Lil Moray, that brother is very profound. Let me see. That brother's channel pops up. That brother's channel not gonna pop up, but the brother know who I'm talking about. Let me put this. I can find it. I'll find it. Okay. There he is, right there. 7 months ago. Spirit. Yeah, shout out to this brother. This brother always brings out scriptures, much needed scriptures. The brother's always, in the spirit of the Most High. I appreciate that. Shout out to all the targeted individuals out there that bring out good information and whatnot. Yeah, so that's it. I got some plans to do some stuff in the future. I want to start going live. I want to start getting dialogue. I want to start getting to know you all, see who's who, and just see what's going on. Everybody, have a community. I don't like to use that word, but you know what I mean. Have like somewhere for us to go to, so that we could talk about this stuff. I want to be within arm's reach. I want to be open. I want to be available. Anybody needs anything, you can holler at me. I'm not a perp. I don't, I mean, like, it's just funny thinking about it, I get it though. I get it, brothers and sisters are going through a lot, so I do get it. Trust me, I get it. It's not paranoia at this point. It's just survival. I get it. But yeah, just know and understand you got brothers and sisters out here that's really out here to try to help, try to look out for you. All right? If anybody needs anything. So yeah, look for that in the future. I'm going to try to do some go live, maybe do a podcast type deal. I want to have guest speakers on, and we could talk about whatever, man. It don't matter. We could talk about whatever. I am Old Testament based, Hebrew, or Ibar, whatever you want to call it. But I'm cool with everybody, man. I don't have a problem with nobody. Right? I don't have a problem with nobody's beliefs. I don't have a problem with New Testament brothers. I don't have a problem with Christians. All right, I don't have a problem with anybody, and I'm open to dialogue with any and everybody. All right, I don't have the time like I used to have, so I figure, I still want to be involved. So let me figure out ways I can evolve my channel and involve other people and still try to, spread a good message and a good word. And so, yeah, that's why I came to the conclusion maybe I'll start going live. Maybe I'll do a podcast or a vlogcast. I don't know the difference. But, yeah, man. Y'all stay tuned for that. All praise to the Most High. Call halal Yahweh alone. All praise to the Most High. Shalom.